Hi there, Pisces, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of November the 28th through December 1st. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. First up, we have the Three of Wands in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Hermit in the upright. Next, we have the Page of Swords upright, followed then by the Page of Pentacles reversed, and lastly we have the Seven of Cups in the upright position. Your overall energy, Pisces, is the Three of Wands in the upright position. Well, this is a card to let you know to stop and smell the roses along the way, because you are well on your way to solidifying something. Look at the yellow here, solar plexus activation. You could be feeling incredibly confident this week because you know you're on your way to completing something. Now you're just waiting for that one more wand and then we have arrived. Some of you could be waiting on that very last wall to go up in the house you're building. Others of you could be waiting for the finishing touches of a big renovation you have undertaken. This could be waiting to solidify this relationship that you've been building on and bringing it more and more to security every month, every week, every year. Others of you could be waiting on those finishing touches to build your business and build your empire. Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Virgo energy, Hermit in the upright position. Well, this is a need to kind of go within. Pisces is very familiar with this energy. This is where sometimes you just need to go silent, radio silent, go quiet and go within. Recharge the batteries. Sometimes this is about needing to do some soul searching. Sometimes it's about needing to explore something. Oftentimes you'll see this card pop up for students who are cramming for exams and they're needing to hit the books. You can't be out there socializing and doing all this other stuff when you really need to bring some information input into the brain. So it could be some of you are doing research, or some of you could be studying for something. Next card up is the Page of Swords in the upright position, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sometimes pages can represent younger people, but they represent messages coming to you. Now, the Page of Swords is a messenger, but he doesn't have all the information or all the facts. You have to be mindful of that. I always equate him to the little gossip at the water cooler at work who's saying, "Psst, did you hear they're spreading stories about what's going on in the company," or, you know, like, I know something you don't. But really, they don't have the full information. If you are subjected to something like that, Pisces, I would suggest that you get further information. Maybe that's what you're doing with the Hermit here. Just don't go on surface knowledge. You have to make sure you get the full story when it comes to Page of Swords and their information. Sometimes the Page of Swords can be that stalker energy. Maybe somebody's checking up on you or you're checking up on them. Sometimes it can make sense because it can represent, if you've applied for something, say for example, if you've applied for a mortgage or you applied for a job or something, a loan, they could be doing some kind of background check, so then in that case it would make sense. But the Page of Swords is just messages, but it's very limited in terms of the message or the knowledge. Moving on towards the weekend, you have the Page of Pentacles here. Another page, this time it's earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could be getting ghosted maybe by an earth sign. This could also represent being disappointed or let down. Sometimes the Page of Pentacles in the upright position points to news or messages concerning it could be like, say for example, a scholarship. It could be that you're waiting to hear on that scholarship and either you're not hearing about it, or it could be that there's a disappointment connected to it. It could be that you're waiting for financial funding for school or something like that and it's not coming forward. This can be maybe a funding program is canceled and you don't have that funding anymore. Others of you, maybe you're waiting to hear news or information about financial matters. Again, could be stalled. Keep in mind there is a Mercury retrograde this week, so sometimes these reverse court people can simply represent a delay. It's not necessarily out of bounds. It's just that it could be representing a delay. Maybe you're trying to hear from or talk to somebody, but you're not getting through. Lines could be down. Maybe the person, like I said, is ghosting you or is not communicating back and forth. It could be associated with some kind of disappointment with that particular person, especially if it's a younger person. Say it's your son or daughter, maybe they're off at school or something like that, and you can't reach them or you can't get a hold of them. And it could be that they're for whatever reason, they're just not responding. Last card you have is the Seven of Cups in the upright position. Well, this is lots of options, lots of opportunity. It's very Neptunian energy. You have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure that you really, really check through these options and opportunities. Maybe for some of you, you're not hearing back from this apprenticeship job or something like that, or the funding was cut on something. So now you have to look at other options going forward. This is like, well, maybe I can, replace this situation with that. Or maybe if somebody's not talking anymore, and maybe this was somebody you were dating and they're not talking to you anymore. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll go on the dating sites and look. Whatever is going on here, you have to really go through it with a fine-tooth comb, because it is very confusing energy. If you look at all the options here, some of them are great. Some of these are wonderful options. Others of them not so much. There's a snake in one of them. So you really, really have to sift through it. So say, for example, you were looking to, get this place. Maybe it could be concerning property too, because Pentacles can represent property. Maybe you were looking at renting this place or buying this place or something, and the deal fell through. And it's like, well, maybe I'll go check out a different place. But you really have to, take your time with this energy, Pisces, and make sure that you look at all of your options with a very, clear lens. Don't just grab anything here. Interesting week for you here, Pisces. Now, in closing, I will be pulling a card from the Wisdom Oracle deck, and we'll see to finish off this read for you. What do we have for Pisces? Number 11, by the book. So maybe whatever the situation is here, by the book, maybe it has to do with some kind of studies, or it does have to do with education or something like that. Maybe it's literally by the book. Or it could be that, whatever you're dealing with, remember your overall energy is this Three of Wands. You need that other wand. Maybe you need to really go by the book. Maybe some of you were trying to, put the finishing touches on a property, and you were waiting on a permit, and maybe the permit was denied or it was delayed. And you're like, oh. Whatever's going on, it's your message, number 11, by the book, whatever that means for you, Pisces. Let us know, and we'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. Either way, this is your reading is done, at least for this week. So I really hope you have a fabulous week. Thanks so much for joining me, and I really, really hope that the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It goes a long way to really help the channel grow. And share the show far and wide. Don't forget to subscribe. It is free after all. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.